Hello, 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 Cancers. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, welcome. It's a little bit crazy, but hey, I love being crazy and fun and having high energies, keeping the vibrations up. So this is a tarot that is done with intuitiveness through the divine and also with astrology and numerology. So if it's your first time, get ready to rock and roll in a different manner. And with the boomer. You guys are so young out there. It's amazing. Anyway, this is for the 17th through the 23rd. Again, this is divine driven and it is divine guided. So be ready because I never know what he is going to come through with. Also, this is an open live so that you can ask questions. If it's a question that we are actually talking about, I'll answer it there. Otherwise, I will answer your questions at the end. I get a lot of people asking that. So yes, yes, yes. That's why. Otherwise, tell me where you're from. Say hello, all that kind of good stuff. If you watch live or if this is your first time and you're watching it recorded, next time just subscribe, hit the bell. You'll know when I'm on and you can come on and ask a question. All right, so let's get started. This is for the 17th through the 21st. First card is Divine's card. Second card, oh, somebody's got some rewards coming this week. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, somebody's got to let go of some. Okay, so first card is the Divine's card. This is about your rewards. There are rewards coming this week for you. I don't know what they are. Might be, towards the end of the week, might be the following week. Just notice in the next couple of weeks, your hard work is going to definitely pay off. You also might be starting something new. Thank you. So for those that are new, when I say thank you, I'm actually thanking Divine or whoever's coming through on the other side for the wisdom. But somebody might be starting something new and something fresh. I don't know if it's a project, new relationship, new job, or whatever, because it's a very uncomfortable time. It's like a novice, you're just learning. You're not real comfortable with it, whatever. However, it's going to bring you a lot of rewards. Because it's the number 5 in numerology. Number 5 is sort of like unstable, unsure, not feeling quite about, should I have done this? Should I have not done this? Yes. Because the Golden Palace is about your rewards, your blessings, whatever it is that you're looking for from the divine. Again, this is the divine's card for you. If you've been asking a question, if you've been struggling through something, just know that whatever new thing that you're going through, it is going to get better, and it is also going to give you some rewards and some really good things out of it. All right. Second card is the current energy, and this would go along with that card that the divine has. It is about slow and steady. And also the number 3, acknowledging that it is new, acknowledging that you need to take your time in whatever it is that you're learning or doing, or even a relationship. Take your time. Do not rush it. Because when we rush things, we might miss a step, and that might be one important step. Like in a relationship, when we try to rush or overtalk somebody, we're sitting there, we're so busy and focused on, overtalking says that you're not getting that information in 100%. You're more focused on what you can say about what they're talking about. So really slow it down, hold your tongue until somebody is completely finished talking. Not sure who that's for, but that sure just definitely wanted to come through. That download really wanted to come through. So slow and steady wins the race. If you look at the new moon video that I did a week back, those energies still play. The tortoise and the hare energy still plays. That whole thing about the hare losing, and the tortoise went in for the long haul. Tortoise won the race. The hare had gotten pooped out halfway through, took a nap, and then the tortoise surpassed him. You got to be the tortoise. Got to be the tortoise. Don't poop out. Future energies, May, June, and July. Okay, so this is interesting. Never even noticed that before. This is weird. And they're wanting me to focus in on it, but I don't know what the heck it is. I'm probably just missing it. You're going to have to tell me what that is, Divine, or somebody on the other side, because I don't know what that is. If you want me to focus in on that. Okay, thank you. It's dead. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what it is, and they're like, no, simple thing. It's dead. Okay, so future energy is really about May, June, July. This is about a process for you or somebody coming toward you that maybe you need to help them with, or just give them the tools and tips, or even just the word, the affirmation that yes, this is what you need to do. Or if they physically need help doing it, then go over there and help them do it. It is the number one, the bone collector. That is about releasing the past, releasing not only the material stuff from the past that you no longer need, spring cleaning, get rid of the stuff that you don't need, donate it to somebody who could really use it, whatever it is. It's also your emotional baggage and your exes and your hurts and your pains and your struggles, and all those things happen to actually make you better and also to grow you to the next spiritual level. So let them go. As I was telling a couple other signs this last week, is that you have to imagine yourself to get out of this. It's just a tool or a tip to help you get out of this. We have to be we're very visual. We're human beings, we're very visual. Is just imagine a big black curtain behind you that extends infinity. I don't know if you can do that. I can. And it's just basically, you cannot see behind that curtain, but it's right there, right behind your shoulders here. I mean, it's like you're backed up against it. And the thing is, you can't see behind it. Even if you turn around and look at it, you cannot see. That's the past. That is gone. It is bye-bye. You learned your lesson. If you didn't learn your lesson, then your cycles are repeating over and over again. And that's what the future is saying, to let that go. Put that curtain behind you. Don't turn around. If you've got something new, a new job, a new man, a new woman, a new partner, new whatever in front of you, a new travel, a new house, a new destination, a new journey, a new whatever in front of you, that's where you need to keep going. And you put that curtain behind you, and every time you turn back, that will be the indication to say, oh, I'm not supposed to go back there. Nope, I'm not supposed to go back there. That's the visualization that will help you say, if you turn around and imagine that, nope, I'm not supposed to go back there. I'm supposed to keep moving. That person is not that person. That job is not that job. That boss is not that boss. That college is not that college. That professor is not that professor. Okay, so you have to look at all these different avenues. You got to release them. You got to release them. And the thing that is holding many of you back when you don't release is a 4-letter word called F-E-A-R. Face it. Face the fear. Ugh. Anyway, when you do that, that newness, that number one, that numerology comes in. The blessings come in. The rewards come in. So this is going to be, this reward will not come for a couple of months, 2-3 months for some of you, because you have to get through this process. For others of you, you have worked really, really hard, and that is coming towards you very soon. And this process, for the first part of you that will have to do your work first, is the number 5. It is very uncomfortable. It is a newness that you're not used to. But to break a bad habit, to break a bad past, or break a bad thought, or a negative, I shouldn't say bad, but negative thoughts or things or thoughts that hold you back, it does take practice. It is uncomfortable at first. It's not fun, but it becomes a pattern. I used to be so negative in my early years. I used to be a complainer. Complain. You know what? People don't like complainers. People go away from complainers. And the ones that stick it through with you, you better be holding on to them, because they're gold. Or they're complainers themselves. Thank you. Divine said, no. They could be complainers themselves and holding you back. So when I did the bodybuilding, I had to get rid of a lot of friends because they were holding me back. And I had to let go. I just had to let go. And it actually wasn't easy, because I've determined and I was ready to make that decision to move on, because I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you move on. All right. But again, what a beautiful thing coming up. We have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about the offering of the second dimension. This is the offering of divine love, joy, peace, harmony. You know, things of the second generation, the second dimension that want to come in. There is going to be fight back. Again, there is going to be pushback on your future about that because you don't want to change. This is in the planets, definitely in the planets as well. The planets are saying, you know what, change is too hard. I don't want to do it. I'd rather be stuck where I am. You know, because a poor mindset or unhealthy mindset is easier to stay in than actually trying to grow a new mindset, because then you have to admit that you were not living in a very healthy way. Okay. And that can definitely make it hard to make that decision, especially with the Queen of Wands in the center. And then you have the Two of Swords. That's a decision. That's a huge decision to make, to step away from some of your friends that really have been keeping you sort of stuck. Some of those friends need to go behind that curtain and stay there. Because the Queen of Wands is beautiful. She's all about communication. She's all about, you know, being very articulate, knowing what to say, knowing how to manipulate, because she's got a little bit of a dark side, because she's a little social butterfly, and she knows how to work it. So you got to be really careful sometimes of the people that know how to work it to keep you stuck where they want you to, and the things that they want to get from you. You want to be really, really careful of that, because they'll keep you in your past. I had a girlfriend when I was bodybuilding. The only thing that I really had in common, I probably told this story before, I had to basically, I called it divorced my friends. And then when I divorce my friends, then they go away. I'm not saying that I hate them, nothing wrong with them, nothing like that, but they were holding me back. And I needed to keep moving forward. I needed to keep growing. I needed to keep maturing to my higher self. And not saying that they're bad or anything. It's their life, their journey, but I wasn't on that same journey as them. So I had to divorce them. I even divorced my mom for a while. She was the most toxic person in my life for a while, you know, and she just kept me stuck. So I had to divorce her for a while because she didn't believe in what I was doing. And a year later, I mean, she didn't believe that I was going to become a bodybuilder. Oh, here we go, yo-yo dieting again. Here we go, yo-yo. And that, you know, you're not going to stick with it. And yes, and I was on stage. I stayed with bodybuilding for 11 years. So, you know, until another calling came. So you've got to have people around you that are going to believe in you and stick with you. Because the race is slow and steady. Okay, this is not a short race. So you have to look into your future, where you want it to go, especially in relationships. I don't know who this is for. I think this is for this next energy here. No, I don't think it's the whole energy, the same energy. But the thing is that when we look at a relationship, a partner that we are going to live with for the rest of our lives, we have to take that seriously. If, you know, we're compatible in all aspects, or can we compromise in all aspects? Can we support each other and grow each other in our own individual selves, because we don't want to lose ourselves in each other? And that's a huge decision. This is for somebody. This is for somebody, because you got to pay attention. We got the Queen of, the next card straight out is the Queen of Cups, clarifying that this connection, whatever this is, this love, joy connection of whatever, could be work, could be a passion, could be finally you're learning how to do something you've always wanted to do, a career, whatever it is, this passion, you have to go with your intuition, because that's where your peace and your love and your joy is going to be from. Okay? Yeah, definitely. So we have the Queen of Cups, we have Temperance, and then we have Star. Again, I'm going to put Temperance and Slow and Steady together, because it is going to take patience for you. It is literally going to take patience for you. And if you're not a person of patience like me, it is going to take extra hard work for you to step back and say, oh, I need to learn to be patient. Divine, give me the patience. Divine, give me the patience. Give me the patience. Teach me the patience. Show me the patience. Whatever it is, you're going to have to do that, because some of you want to just hurry it up. Or some of you, because your Cancers are a little moody, and some of you guys go like this because it's not working out the way that you want it to. Even if you were to work hard at it, sometimes things don't turn out the way that you wanted to. Sometimes they turn out the way that you need them to. And need them to is for your better self. That is divine jumping in and saying, this is what you need. It's like a guy going after a gorgeous woman, and that's not what he needs. He needs a woman that's smart, that helps him and processes and lifts him up and guides him along his journey. However, he's looking at the beautiful one, and lo and behold, there's another lady who's not as beautiful but has the smarts, and he may pass her up for a minute, but Divine's going to hit him in the head and say, would you look at her, because this is what you need, not what you want. And we do that too, women. We do that. Ooh, we look at that. Ooh, that fine guy. Yeah, oh yeah. But then we don't look at what's in his brain, what's in his heart, what's in, and we get all taken away. So just know that with time and patience and slow and steady, that hard work that you're doing to work on yourself, to be patient, is going to come to pass. And it's going to give you the reward that you need. Because again, this is about the number 5. Acknowledging that you need to be patient. Number 5 is, yes, it's uncomfortable to be patient, but it is a trained and taught thing that you can do. Be patient. Be patient. And here's the thing, while you're being patient, Divine's going to show you the answer. And I just was teaching this to my daughter today. She goes, I'm not hearing anything. I said, you may not hear anything. You may see something. You may have somebody tell you something 3 times and it's going over your head because, maybe they told you 3 times, or 3 other people told you the same thing, but different people. However, you got to be paying attention. You have to be awake and paying attention to these signs and really listening. Okay. Because otherwise the low vibrations will come in there and distract you and throw you completely off. All right? All right. And at the end of this, I am going to do wealth, health, and love. Love and relationships, because not everybody has love every week, and not everybody has a partner. But love can be in so many forms. It could be family, friends, co-workers, pets, animals. All that kind of stuff. All right. Let me see what else the divine has to say. So we really sort of have 2 energies here. Somebody's got to definitely pay attention what's being said to them. Really listen to and stand up for what they believe in. Really know what they believe in. I can't do that. Too many cards. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Here we go with Pentacles again. Knight of Pentacles, it could be some romance coming in there, though. Definitely some romance coming in. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, a message of that coming in. So the Pentacles, it could be somebody, maybe taking you out for a date or whatever. They're going to pay for it, take care of it. They're financially in a position that they can do that. However, the Page of Wands, there might be a message. Now, you might be giving somebody a message. Maybe it's somebody who said, hey, if this person's single, do you know if they're interested in dating, going out, or courting, or all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to call it these days. Just don't lay on your back, ladies. Guys, don't lay on your back so soon. It ruins the whole thing. It really does. Because if you don't get that initial bond of emotional and verbal and that connection before you get intimate, it's gone. I mean, I'm not saying that, it can't happen, but you're rushing the process. You're not going slow and steady and really getting to know that person. You're actually spiritually bonding that person, and then you just made more of a kerfuffle. So there is something coming up for somebody. I feel like it's a date. It could be just a getting together, or maybe you've got a gathering of friends that get together, and there might be somebody that sparks your interest. Yeah, I feel that there could be a gathering of people, because there might be something in that gathering that something is said that sparks an interest of somebody. So I don't know who that's for. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Somebody's not going to like this one, though. So we're going to do wealth first. Wealth is going to be about whatever it is to you. Wealth can be your success. Wealth can be your accomplishments, what you want to accomplish yet, what your wealth is to you. Now, that could be actually materialistic kind of wealth. It could be also spiritual kind of wealth. And I mean, second dimensional. Second dimensional is anything to do of the heart, put it that way. It is about love, compassion, caring, that kind of a thing. It could be volunteering. I have a friend who volunteers in hospice, and she used to work for a doctor's office most of her life. But she volunteers in hospice, and that's her joy, helping others. And it might be yours. So let's see what yours is. However, the reason why I said somebody may not like this is that somebody's wealth is in spirit. And that is where wealth actually should be. I hate to say that. The Hierophant is about, it's interesting that they made the Hierophant a woman in this one, and the Hierophant in the normal decks is a male, but it doesn't matter because Hierophant is energy. So this is a spiritual wealth for somebody. What does that mean? They get joy out of paying it forward. They get joy out of helping others. It could be all kinds of things. It's like Mother Teresa. She got her joy out of helping children and helping with no expectations of rewards in return. This is what the Hierophant is about, is in the wealth of expecting nothing in return and helping somebody else. Now, it also might be, and it doesn't have to be money. It could be in time. It could be in food. It could be in volunteering. Look at all these people who volunteered for vaccines, to help with the vaccines, or food during COVID, or at the churches during COVID to help with, even food pantry things and things like that. So this wealth for this person or somebody, and if you don't even know what your wealth is, you're going to get more rewards and more blessings and more abundance if your wealth is in more non-tangible and more spiritual gifts. I'll just share it with you there. You can come at me with all your comments, but I've lived in world and I've lived in spirit, and I'll tell you, I had enough money to do what I wanted with, but nothing brought me more joy than things that money can't buy. All right. Health. The moon. Now, this could mean a couple of things. For somebody, something is hidden, or you're hiding something about your health. You're either not sharing it with anybody, but you really do need to if this is a biggie. If it's small, yes, wait until you have the results before you share it. Because like my girlfriend, she was all concerned about a biopsy that she had done that was cancer. She tends to go that way and think more of the big stuff, where I'm like, okay, let's wait until it comes out and let's see what it is. And then God, thank God that it was not cancer. So sometimes it's best to wait if you don't know the results. Even with pregnancy, you don't want to tell somebody you're pregnant and then find out you're not, or you lost it. Sometimes there's a time to wait for that to share with others, because there is sort of a danger period for the first 3 months, depending on, especially if you're a first time mom kind of a thing, there is a danger period of that, because anything can happen. I had a miscarriage too. So, I mean, we don't know. I didn't even know I was pregnant. And then about the second month, I was having a miscarriage, because, you never know when those kind of things. And I had no signs that I was pregnant anyway. But for somebody else, something is hidden. So if you are unsure about something and you're like, should I go to the doctor? Should I not go to the doctor? Just go. Just go. What's it going to hurt? And it's better to have that mental relief and help yourself mentally to just have an answer, and then go in the direction that you need to go. But for one, go to the doctor. If you're questioning the second one, don't say anything until you really have the results, or all right, or and that could be anything for your health. That's even your mental health. Mental health. You're going to take a mental day. We're going to take a mental day to relax or whatever. You don't have to tell everybody you're taking a day off for you mentally. You don't have to tell people that. It's none of their business. All right, love and relationships. The Magician. The Magician. This is a really good card during this time, especially for love and relationships, because one, your divine card is about rewards, about getting what you really, really want. However, the Magician is in the same time as the new moon that is waxing. It's on the waxing gibbous, which is about abundance coming to you. This was also in the Pisces card. So this is definitely something for your signs, the 3 signs in that, Cancer, Pisces, and what is it? I just went on a brain fart. Sagittarius, I think. No, Scorpio. But this is a time where you want to bring it in, draw it in. So manifest it. If you want that person, share your feelings with that person. If they can't handle it, they'll leave. If they feel the same, they're going to share, or they're not going to know what to do with that information, especially if they're a guy, because they don't talk about their feelings that much. But they will know how you feel, and then you can either move forward, or if they don't feel the same way and they say, well, let's just be friends. Don't we love that? Let's just be friends. Then you have the choice to move on. And personally, if you know what you're looking for in this love relationship, or if what you are looking for in love, you have that choice. What is your, what's your intent? What are you looking for? Are you looking to get married? Are you looking for a long-term relationship? No, I just really, really casually date. How about you? No, I'm looking for something serious long-term. So this is probably not going to work out. Now, does it mean that it isn't going to work out? No. What it means is you just told the other person your intent. Now, they either need to step up if they really, really like you to that intent, or they need to move on. So sometimes it will move that person into the next gear to say, yeah, I really like this person. Maybe there is something more to this. Maybe I really would like to know this person more. But you have to step back. If that person is saying casual and you say you want a marriage or something serious, I need to be the one to step back and say, you know what? You go your way, I'll go mine. Then it's up to that, I would say, masculine. I'm going to talk about masculine because this happens. It's a dance with masculines because of the testosterone and estrogen levels in their brains. And the thing is that it's like a dance. And as I think John Gray calls it, a boomerang effect. And they will come back. If they don't come back, they were not meant to be. So, but if they have any emotional tie to you, they will come back. But you, as a female, needs to step back and do nothing. Do not call, do not text, do not pursue, do not do anything. As hard as it is going to be, do nothing. It'll work. Try it. I used to do that too. I actually had a masculine, tell me this technique back in 2002, before I even was into coaching or studied coaching or anything. He goes, don't you call him. Don't you text him. Don't you. And when I got weak, I would talk to him. He goes, don't you call him. Don't you. So you need somebody's support. So you don't call. So you don't do that, because he will come back to you. If he doesn't come back to you, then it's not meant to be. So I'm talking to the ladies there. All right, guys. This has been your reading for the 17th through the 23rd. Now, here's a little surprise. I am going to be doing, for the next maybe week or two, we'll see how it goes. divine 1 day, 1 card readings for a 1 minute, actually each day, probably 5 days. And I'm going to do it in the morning. So if you're not subscribed, you probably want to subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get those daily readings. It's just the divine speaking to you for that day. And I'll be praying before that. I'll pull a card, give you that little 1 minute blurb, and then yeah, then that'll probably happen just probably Monday through Friday, and see if people like it. If they like it, I'll keep it going. So I'm asking you, if you watch these little 1 days or these 1 minutes dailies, then to like no tomorrow, or then I will just stop doing them probably in June. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. If it didn't resonate with you, but somebody came to your mind, share it with them. But also, too, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell so that you can see the next reading. All right, we'll talk to you soon next week on the 24th. Take care. Oh, and then we have the full moon and the eclipse happening on that reading. Woo!